YouTube, what y'all on, man? It's your boy KT King Titus coming at you. Welcome to the very first KT County video of the new year. 2021 is in the house, baby. Hope y'all enjoyed the holidays. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready. I'm ready to get this new year started.
Oh, baby, I'm ready.
There are some big things in store for this year. My pastor says this is the year of hope. And considering what type of year we just came out of, I'm sure we all could use some hope. And so I'm hoping that in this year, we'll be able to do those things that we are accustomed to doing. And we'll be able to get back into a sense of normalcy. Now, 2021 has started off relatively interesting for me. Yesterday, January 5th, 2021, my third niece was born. So now I have 3 nieces and a nephew. So I'm a super uncle at this point, and that's always exciting. I'm very excited to meet my newborn niece and to just welcome her to the family. Now, before I continue to dive into the new year, I would like to address something that happened in the past year. Now, if you're a wrestling fan like myself, I'm sure you've already heard the news, but I would just like to take the time to address it myself. On December 26, 2020, the wrestling community lost a great wrestler. They lost a devoted father and a devoted husband. And they just lost an overall cool guy. And that man's name was Brody Lee, AKA Luke Harper, AKA John Hoover, AKA a man of many names. Mr. Brody Lee died at the age of 41 due to a non-COVID related lung disease. And when I first found out, I was shook. I couldn't believe it. He did go missing in action for a month, but that's how wrestlers do. They wrestle a couple of matches and then, they be gone for a good amount of time. And then out of nowhere, they just come back with this, extraordinary return, because there is no off season in wrestling. So either they be hurt or they just be, taking time off with their family and things of that nature. But I didn't think it was anything drastic, but I tuned in for wrestling one day and I saw his picture up there and he had the year he was born and the year he died. And, it said in honor of John Hoover. And I was just like, are you kidding me? This man died? I just couldn't believe it. And it's so unfortunate because the man was so young. He was in the prime of his career. And just listening to the testimonials from other wrestlers that he wrestled with and against, it just seems like he had an overall positive influence on everybody he came around. And so RIP to that man. My prayers go out to his family. And when I end the show today, I'm going to end it with his theme song, just as a little last minute tribute to Mr. Brody Lee. Everybody was so eager to get rid of 2020. Oh, I can't stand 2020. This was the worst year ever. Y'all was so quick to just be done with it and to sweep it under the rug and forget about it. But see, there's a reason why we go through certain things in life. There's something that we're supposed to get from it. There's a lesson to be learned. There's something that is being taught. And if 2020 hasn't showed you anything, it should have showed you that it doesn't matter how young you are, how good of health you are in, how good of shape you are in, what your status is and what you're doing. None of that matters. The bottom line is life is not guaranteed to anybody. And when God wants to call you home, He's calling you home. No other variables matter. Nothing else is going to be taken into consideration. When your time is up, your time is up. And in 2020, so many people died. Whether it was due to freak accidents or police brutality or the various diseases and viruses that have been getting into people's bodies and into people's households. A lot of people just didn't make it out of 2020 alive. But yet here we are, alive and well, at the dawning of a new year. And that's something that I don't take for granted. I am very thankful and grateful for it because I don't have to be here. Who am I? I'm no more deserving of life than any other man. I'm no better than nobody else. But I'm here, alive and well, in my right mind with the use of all my limbs. And I'm able to sit here and to discuss it with you and to testify with you about it. So it's an honor and a privilege to be a part of the land of the living. I don't want to force my religious views on anybody, but I just want to reiterate that you just came out of a gruesome year, a year in which so many people didn't make it out alive. But you are here, you are alive, and you are experiencing another year. And so somebody has to get the praise and the glory for it. And who other than Jesus Christ, who comes to give life and life more abundantly. So I just wanted to throw that out there because that's something important that you should be thinking about. But again, as I mentioned earlier, there are big things in store for this year. Like my peers, there are 3 milestones that I'm about to hit this year. Number 1, I'm turning 18 in 2 months. Secondly, I'm going to graduate from high school this year. And thirdly, I'm heading off to college. So those are some big things that I'm looking forward to this year. But I just want to ask you, what are you looking forward to in this year? What are you hoping for in 2021? And most importantly, what did you learn in 2020? What did you get from it? What did it teach you? Let me know in the comments section below. I would love to hear from you guys and I will respond to you guys. Don't be shy, talk to a brother. But with that being said, I'm gonna leave y'all to it. Thank you for tuning in to KT County today. I hope that this year brings you and your family nothing but prosperity and blessings. And I'll see y'all when I see y'all. KT County out.
My name is Brody.